Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, and we are back again for another episode. It's episode number 273, and in today's episode we're going to go through some packs. We've got some weekend league gameplay, just some quite nice things. But to start off with this episode, I'll hit you with some bad news now. Obviously I didn't record yesterday and upload the video, and that's simply because there was a family incident, which I won't really go into too much detail, but it kind of shook me, yeah, but everyone's sort of fine, which is all good. But yeah, so I just thought I'd address that at the start of the video, just obviously let you know why I didn't upload yesterday. But we're back on it now, and obviously gonna be uploading quite a few videos in a row because we've obviously got weekend league gameplay to get through, as it's Monday now. So we've got 5 games in this episode, then 10 in the next one, and then we'll finish it off with whatever else we need to do on Wednesday before rewards on Thursday. So that's sort of the plan for the rest of the week. Well, obviously the whole week actually as a whole, because it's only Monday and I'm already thinking about the rest of the week. So to start off this episode, we've got an 84 plus pick here. We've got ourselves a cheeky team in the season Benega, that's quite nice. And then from the 1 of 4 86 rated player pick, we get ourselves 3 team of the seasons, and one of them being Casemiro. We're going to pick him simply because he's 94 rated, so that just helps for chemistry, and it obviously helps for rating as well, being 94 rated. So the next thing that happens, we get ourselves a cheeky little loyalty bonus sort of reward thing for obviously having EA player, as well as getting a gift from EA, because obviously I logged in for like 3 to 5 days or something like that during footies. Obviously I took a week off during footies, so I wasn't really able to get on my console because obviously I was away and things like that. So I've not got the best rewards, but it's still like a rare mega pack. So as you can see on your screen, we've got quite a few packs sort of saved up from various different things, which I did before I went away, and I just thought, you know what, let's just do a cheeky little pack opening for you. So we do get 2 walkouts here. They're not in a row. I did sort of cut the bad packs out, but we do get ourselves a Liverpool goalkeeper that's Brazilian, and obviously a walkout. 90 rated Alisson pops out of the pack. That's actually quite a nice pack to get. As you can see, we get ourselves Immobile, and it's actually a tradable pack as well. So if I wanted to sell these players, I could, but I'm not going to, I don't think, because obviously the lot of SBCs that have come out recently, the Cruyff last night is really tempting me. Now I know I really want to do Hullet. I know for a fact I want to do Hullet because I really need that sort of CDM centre mid box to box kind of player. We've got a Verratti, which yeah, that's great, but I want to sort of replace SN in the side because he's not the best player in the world anymore. So we do want to get someone like a Hullet. However, Cruyff is the only one that's tempted me. Yeah, Ronaldinho's good, but Cruyff is something special on this game for me. I absolutely love him. I just get on with him so much. He's a cracking little card, and I really want to do, because he's one of my favourite players of FIFA, and I really want to get my hands on him, because I've never actually owned a Cruyff card. I've just used him in draft, and obviously I've used him on like a mate's account, because he was lucky enough to actually get a Cruyff. So yeah. That is sort of the plan. It's either a Cruyff or it's a Hullet, because I don't think there'll be many more SBCs out that are going to be as big. I mean, there could be a Ronaldo, but who's going to be able to afford that? Like, let's be realistic. Unless they make it like, I don't know, only a couple of squads, like less than 20 squads. I mean, obviously you've got your Hullet at 22 squads. I think Cruyff might be 18 or something. So it's still a heck of a lot of squads, but it's a lot less in rating. And I will be able to do that Cruyff one, I'm pretty sure, for around about 200-300k, maybe. I'm not too sure. I will have to obviously spend some coins, but I've got a lot of fodder in the club, and as you can see, we are getting quite a lot of fodder back. We've got ourselves a Kante there. We had to discard him though because he's a duplicate and tradable, so we'll just obviously get him from Quick Recovery, and I'm pretty sure we'll get another duplicate in the coming days as well, which is quite a high rate duplicate, so it kind of forces me to do an SBC, whether that is the Cruyff, whether we somehow manage to do the Hullet, which I really doubt, but if we can, that'd be fantastic. Anyway, on your screen right now, we're going to be doing the 40s player pick. Now, I've seen a lot of mixed sort of picks from these. Some have been really terrible, but some have been great, so hopefully we can get something on the great side of things, and obviously go into the team possibly for the weekend. That'd be good. So as you can see, it's going to be opening. It is actually from the team too, so there's quite a few decent players in here. Unfortunately, the best player that we could have picked is an Awa, which we've already had his team in the season version, which wasn't amazing, but it was decent at the time. Obviously, we've only let Liga Tots being out and other leagues before that, so we ended up picking Luke Shaw there just because I thought, you know what, if we need him for like an objective, or if we need him for the team actor, because I don't have a proper left back for the team. As you saw, like at the start of the video, we've got lone Yuri Barichichi there because we need a link to Ramos. Ramos. Now, obviously Ramos could get dropped. We could just go back to the Kyle Walker and also like Joe Gomez partnership at centre back, and then obviously you can put Luke Shaw at left back. We could also maybe put Luke Shaw as a centre back or something like that, but I'm not quite ratty. Well, no, he's probably better than Kyle Walker in it at centre back, and then obviously at left back we could go for anyone because we've got a link from either Maradona or SEN, the icon link, which will obviously put the player onto 7 Chem. So that could be a possibility as well. So as you can see on your screen, we're also completed another sort of SBC. This one is the 85 times 10. Now the good thing about this pack is that it's repeatable, and the even better thing is the fact that you can pretty much like repeat it but with like 20k if you get like 2 team of the seasons, which is absolutely fantastic. It's such a great way to grant, and you can actually profit off of it because you get high rated cards. Like you could generally get like, I don't know, a 97 Benzema for example, being his team of the season, or his 95 headliner, and then that's just gonna help you with other SBCs. Obviously I know like recently they've been doing like the lower end squads like 79s, 80 rated, and like loads of them for like Zaha and stuff, but when you need a big SBC like a Hullet or of course a Cruyff, you need the bigger rated cards because you need to do really high rated SBCs. So as you can see, this is the pack that we get. I mean, we get loads of team of the seasons in there, so it's actually quite nice and quite helpful. But anyway, this is the team now that we're going to be using in the weekend league. Of course, it's a full prem side, so we get the 3 extra red picks, which obviously makes weekend league a lot more worth it, whereas you only would get like 2 red picks normally. You get 5 obviously with the 3 extra bonuses. So this is the first game that we'll come up against in the weekend league. Again, it's a full prem side, but that is a fantastic side. I do like that. The Bernard is brilliant. The Nketiah SBs, well, objective, sorry, was fantastic. Same with Smith Rowe. I'm really disappointed I couldn't complete them, but obviously I was away, so I couldn't really help it. He's also got the Adama, just the 92 version like us as well, so he's played 4 games of squad battles, which is fair enough, and he's got himself a decent little card. But to start off this game and this weekend, we started off with a bang. James Tavernier, what a way to introduce yourself back to the RTG faithful. He's got himself on the score sheet after 7 minutes with a fantastic free kick there, and obviously I've never actually used this card before now, because we completed him and then just didn't play with him. We did some other objectives like the Atal, and then just didn't actually play with him, so this is the first time I've actually got to play with him, which is quite nice. We then make it 3-0 then, with a Yusuf Atal who's come off the bench, obviously getting his goal. I wanted to sort of chime straight away because again I've not used him either. I just wanted to use the new fresh cards that we've got into the club. I also used Mura I think in this game, and I'm pretty sure I subbed someone else, Alessandrini. Wow, what a player he is as well. He's got an absolute wonderful left foot. Obviously we used his flashback card I think it was, or something like that. Obviously that right mid that were 85 rated, that was quite a nice card for the time, and this footage card is absolutely sensational. You'll see him pick the ball up here. He just does the defender fantastically, and gets himself a beautiful volley away and gets himself on the score sheet. So now we're 4-0, we're cruising, we're doing some elasticos, we're doing everything, and we make it 5-0 through Yusuf Atal. I mean, what a baller he is as well. Just an absolute quality player. He's genuinely the best objective I think that's been released. Like the top 3 objectives probably best ever been released. Well, for this game especially, Yusuf Atal, then it's got to be Adama, and then probably Smith Rowe or Nketiah, because obviously Nketiah were only like 4 wins or something, were it? I don't know, maybe 3 wins. It was quite simple. So anyway, move on to the next game then. We do go 1-0, we then make it 2-0 through St Maximin. A cheeky little header there. I mean, he probably should have finished the first chance, but he took the second bet of the cherry and actually ate it and scored, so that was actually quite good. We do end up getting a quit there as well, so we are 2-0 pretty quickly, which is quite nice, and we'll just move on into the third game. So this is the third game then. He's got himself again some nice plays, but only 2 prem plays, which means he's not going for the objective, so that also means he's going to be quite sweaty. So he's got some, obviously some nice plays in there like you would expect this time of the year. It's literally August now, we have 1 month left of this game, and then we can obviously move on to FIFA 22, which I'm super excited for. I honestly can't wait. Obviously pre-ordered it already and everything. It's just going to be an absolute journey. It's going to be fantastic, and I cannot wait for it. So in this game then we do go 2-0 up once again. This time Pele getting on the score sheet for the first time this weekend, and then 3-0 a few minutes later through St Maximin this time, and I was thinking surely if I get a couple more he's going to quit. We get very lucky there with a sort of rebound. Obviously probably should have never gone through there to Pele, but this guy just didn't quit. We did a nice little ball roll scoot around his keeper there, fantastic from St Maximin, making it 5. We then paused the game, but before that we do get another goal again. St Maximin get himself on the score sheet once again. It's now 6-0 and he's still not quitting. It's honestly August, mate. I don't know what you do with your life, but personally I don't want to waste it, so you know I'm trying to get more goals to obviously make him quit, and he still didn't quit. It took him the full game, and he just couldn't be bothered to quit. So we did make it 7. Obviously Alessandrini as well getting on the score sheet, which is really good for him. So anyway, moving on into the next one after that sort of, you know, not great sort of game. Obviously it was quite easy, and I thought, to be honest, if I'm not on my game on this one, I will fall behind, because he's got like Torreira, which really scared me for some reason. Like, who has these normal gold cards in August? So we do go 2-0 up, and I'm pretty sure he did quit there, which, yeah, he did. So that's a very, very nice one, and we've got one more game to go now in this episode. Hopefully we make ourselves 5-0, but it's going to be quite a tough test. But then I see Adama at striker as a CDM, like, what's going on? I don't know what's going on there. So I thought, you know what, surely this guy's not the greatest at the game, he doesn't really know what to do. And we do go 1-0 up through the boy sitting Maximan. And then we're going to also make it 2-0. Watch this from Pele. What's going to do? Well, he's just going to smack it home. 20 minutes on the clock, we've got 2 goals, which is brilliant. Then a beautifully timed bridge there from De Bruyne. You don't really see that often from him. And he's got himself on the score sheet. Like, what can I say? What a brilliant player. And then we're going to also do a cheeky chip there. Well, it's sort of like a chip. It were a rainbow flick into a chip over the goalkeeper and making it 4. We then make it 5 through Pele. I'm honestly just cruising through this weekend. I thought I was going to get like a late 1 at this point, but obviously that's just not going to happen. I got too ahead of myself, and you'll see later on. But anyway, we're going to make it 7. Pele just let it bounce on his head, and he's just smacked it in. Like, what a boy, honestly. So we're 7-0 up now. Playing some brilliant football here for this goal, actually. Making it 8-0. St. Maximin, we're just tapping it around like prime Barcelona. To be fair, he does get one back for Nketiah, and I'm pretty sure he gets another one back. As you can see, he's attacking me in this game for probably the second time in the game, and he gets himself on the score sheet with Smith Rowe this time. So the 2 Arsenal boys linking up quite nicely there. But then with 12 minutes to go, we'll just obviously finish the game. I mean, it was already won like 50 minutes ago, but we finished the game off winning 9-2, so that's not bad actually, getting 16 shots off at goal, and that's going to pretty much wrap up the episode. So we have 5-0, we opened some packs earlier, it were all well and good, but hopefully we can obviously take it up a notch next episode and get some more games in, and hopefully get to like 15 and that'd be decent. But anyway, I'll catch you in the next one tomorrow. Peace.